There we go. Okay. Well, my head's not cut off. All right, you guys. So I'm excited to see so many people here. I was going to talk and say stuff, but my head is like gone because you have so many people here. So let's just jump right into it. Louise, I want to start with you because you were here last time and we didn't get to you. So I'm starting with you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so like I said, this lady's been here and she's been here for most of the morning. That's why I'm like, I'm so glad you're here because I didn't know who this lady was attached to until you showed up. And I'm like, yep, that's you. Okay, so I like to do the connecting exercise to start. So if I can get you to sit with both feet flat on the floor for me. And when I'm done talking, I want you to close your eyes. And then I want you to take a deep breath, picturing that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body, and then blow it directly towards me and give me a minute to focus. Aww. Okay, so I have a lady here who is going a one above, which is usually, it can be grandmother. It feels a very strong mother figure. There's so much love coming from her to you. It's like she's so excited to be here. There's a father figure that tries to come through over here, and I feel like she pushes him away. She's like, I'm first, I'm first, I'm first. She's really excited. She shows me the body scan, which is my symbol for more than one issue throughout the body or pain throughout the body. She unzips her body and throws it on the floor like a wet bathing suit. She is so free of that body. But I think more so because she is now able to interact with everybody. So the way when they show me that, that usually is an indication that they had a lot of illness for a while and their body didn't work the way that they wanted it to.
For sure. That would be my grandmother.
Yeah, she's so happy she's not separated by anything or anyone anymore. She's making me feel like she just said, do you want to have some tea? Let's go have some tea and chat. And I'm like, tea and chat? Because it feels like she wants to have a gossip session, to be honest with you. Did she used to drink the tea? I'm literally seeing myself as a little girl on my grandmother's knee, putting cookies in her tea.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Tea was a big part of the family. Almost every meal too, there was a pot of tea. So
there we go.
Speaking of tea.
She's here and she's telling you, she said it's not an accident that you got here earlier than everybody else and that I pulled a couple of cards. Because she said that you have been feeling a little bit of unsure about where you are. You're in this interesting dynamic of, I'm so glad I'm not where I was, and I'm not in a hurry to get somewhere else like that. I just want to stay where I am. And there's some confusion about, but this isn't right, or, but this is what I want, but this isn't how it's supposed to be. Do you know what I mean? That back and forth?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's relating to work.
Yeah.
And business somehow.
She said there is a job that is waiting for you to come into your world that will align with exactly where you want to be. And I feel like this is at home. Slow this down. I'm seeing gardens and flowers and stuff. She's talking about how you want to get all this gardening done.
Yeah.
Slow that down. Okay, I gotta start with I gotta let the father figure in again. He's clearing his throat. He's like, and he's being so loud that I can't hear what she's saying. So she's like,
okay,
come on in. But because they're not coming through holding hands together, which is usually my symbol for two people that are married or together in the physical world, I almost feel like either this is grandpa from the other side of the family, or this could even be dad. But
this is dad.
I thought so, because it's almost like a mother-in-law and a son-in-law vibe. Do you understand that?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Exactly how she's treating him. She's like, I'm first, buddy. You back off. And he's like, okay, don't mess with mother-in-law. Your dad is like happy to be here. He stands all proud. He's like, can you tell her that I'm dressed up? And I'm like, okay. And your mother-in-law rolls her eyes. That's interesting. Did these two have an interesting relationship with each other? Because I don't feel anger. I don't feel dislike. I feel a tolerance, I suppose. I don't know how to explain that. energy. It's very playful, but almost disapproving at the same time, but not. It's, do you
Well, my parents are divorced, so maybe there's a little bit of hangover from that.
That would make sense. That would make sense. Okay, so your dad is like not saying a lot. He's just standing there looking good. That's how he said to put it. He has been communicating with you though. He said, I talked directly to my daughter. She saw the signs and the symbols all around her.
Yeah.
I feel like you got a message from him recently, and he wants you to know that that was real.
Okay. Yeah.
You understand that?
We had a bit of family drama. It could have been about a possible sister. She's not. DNA, it's not going to work, but there was drama around it. And I asked him, I'm like, is there something I don't know? What's going on? But it worked out. He couldn't be and she can't be. So.
And what I want you to know, I got goosebumps all up and down my arms, is when you asked your dad to help you with that answer, the answer came right after. The clarity came through that helped you discern if it was possible or not, correct?
Yeah, pretty quick. Yeah.
That's your dad wants you to know that he helped you align with that clarity and those answers. And that's exactly how this works. So if you were here, if your dad was still here in the physical world and you called him up and you told him this situation, he would have given you all of that clarity instantaneously in a phone call, right?
Right. Yeah.
So what you did is you dialed him up in heaven and you said, all right, Dad, I need to know the truth. Give me the answers. And within, it might have taken a little bit longer, but within 24, 48 hours, bam, you line up with that clarity, that exact same answer as if he was here. You just didn't hear it through his physical voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
Very
said
neat.
that was absolutely him. And here's the magic in it, Louise, because your dad and your grandma very much are trying to teach you the language of spirit. And the thing about the language of spirit that I keep telling people this all the time is that once you understand it, you can't not understand it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
You can't not feel it.
exactly. It's kind of like if you don't know how to speak Chinese and you're on a bus and everyone's speaking Chinese, then you just walk off and you're like, hey, bye, and you don't understand a darn word. But if you start learning Chinese and then you get on the bus, you start picking out phrases and understanding different things that they're talking about. And you can't stop yourself from understanding that, even if you wanted to, because now you know the word. He said that is so real. And he's so excited about this because he said that you were living in that third dimension of confusion and feeling separated for a long time. And right now, this period of your life, don't force trying to look for a job right now too harsh, because that's why they sent the 10 of Pentacles. Because I feel like there's going to be money coming in that you don't quite see that's going to allow you to stay where you are right now and be happy. Your job right now is to raise your vibration up and continue to connect with them. And anything that you need or you want or whatnot, you ask them to align you with it, and then get excited that you're going to and watch the magic happen. I feel like this is going to be a fun summer for you.
Yeah, good. I hope so.
Your grandma loves you so much. She said, I'm so glad you're feeling better, sweetie. I'm so glad you're feeling better. So she's showing me pain in the body. Did you have like some kind of pain? See, I have fibromyalgia. The way I feel it is like a fibromyalgia flare up or something.
Yeah, I've been going through a bit of a rough time the last little bit. Yeah.
You must have been feeling a little bit better now, hey?
Oddly enough, yeah, day by day. Not great, but better than it was.
It happens like hair growth, right? If you can think about it like hair growth, if you get up every day and you thank God and your loved ones for aligning you with health and happiness and joy and whatever else it is that you want, every single day when you wake up, you will feel just that tiniest little bit more positive, more healed, more healthy. And then one day you wake up and you look in the mirror and you're like, holy cow, I am so far away from where I used to be. But you can't see it day by day by day. You only see it after an elapsed period of time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, for sure.
But keep asking them. This is the whole key. The key for you this summer, sweetie, is to keep talking to them. Keep asking them. Keep letting them show up for you, because it's this time in the world is about us understanding that we are not just physical third dimensional beings. There's this entire other fifth dimension up here. That's where our loved ones reside, and we can still connect with them, communicate with them, and they can guide us towards what we've been asking for. So they're really excited for this, because the hardest part for you is getting you to break away from that old that was not serving you, because you were in that job for some time, correct?
Yeah, I was. Yep.
So the hardest part is done. Now it's just about letting in the joy, feeling happy, and letting your loved ones teach you their language.
Excellent. That sounds like a good job to have.
Yes. I hope that was helpful.
It was. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. One more thing, as she pulls her energy back, your grandmother gave you a rose, and I think she gave one to mom as well. So I'm not sure what she's saying here. I'm not sure if she's talking about Mother's Day coming up, or if there's a birthday anniversary or something that happens once a year that's coming up in the next month or so. Or
Probably Mother's Day.
okay, because I just saw her give it to both of you, and she's just
Oh.
like, "Mwah, mwah, mwah," and I see thank you for the way that you have loved mom, even if sometimes it's from a distance. Do you understand that?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I'm gonna let her pull her energy back. I hope that was helpful, hon.
Thank you very much, Tracy.
You're welcome. Okay, Catherine, I want to come to you because I got my tarot cards here. So let's do this. Alyssa said that you wanted tarot cards.
Yes, I don't really know exactly what I want, but she suggested tarot cards. So thank you, Alyssa. We're going to go for it.
Do you want tarot cards? You want me to? Because there is somebody here.
Yeah.
There is somebody here.
Okay.
So
We'll
if you,
take it from there.
pardon me?
Let's see who's here.
Okay, let's do this grounding exercise. Because see, what I'm getting from you already is that you don't know anybody very, very personally that passed anytime recently, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
What you don't understand is that we have loved ones and ancestors on the other side that have been watching over us our entire lives. And they love and watch over you, whether or not you even know about them. I have a gentleman coming forward that's saluting me. So that's my symbol for, and he's a father figure. That's my symbol for somebody that has a connection to the uniform, either fire, ambulance, military, something like that. Police.
Okay.
Down. I go one above, and I feel like I'm going on mom's side, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Do you understand that? Do you know if mom's father or grandfather, something along that line, has a connection with the uniform?
No, not that I know of.
Well, he knows you, and he's saluting me, and he's got a gun. So it's military, police, something like that. So it could be wrong. It might be on dad's side of the family, but I'm not wrong about this man because he's extremely strong standing behind you.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's just do the cards and see what comes up. Is there a focus that you want me to ask?
I'm feeling like I'm really in between worlds right now, just in general, like in everything with, health. I'm hoping to have a breakthrough with, the way the world is with my career. I'm just feeling very in between at the moment. So just for, I guess, clarity on steps to move forward.
Okay, well, you had a bunch pop out here. Interesting. I heard put them back in and reshuffle because they're not shuffled quite yet, but your energies here are interesting, Catherine, because you got a mixture of, in that pile of cards that plopped out, there was some really harsh cards mixed with some really, really great cards. So it's almost like there's this energy of going back and forth between two extremes.
Yeah.
You get that?
Familiar, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Come on, God, spirit guides. What clarity can you give for Catherine here? See, the thing about cards is they will tell us your current energies. Here we go, another pile. Are you freaking kidding me right now? I'm sorry, Catherine, but the exact same freaking cards just popped out. This whole pile is the exact same cards. Okay. Except for they changed up that you don't have the 10 of swords here anymore. So this is interesting. So you got the Ace of Cups, which is your cup runneth over. The Knight of Wands, passionate, heading into something. Hold on a second. These are like puzzle pieces. Give me a second. The Page of Cups, the offer, the new. Okay, so did you just leave a job or change a job of some sort?
I
Your job.
haven't quit my job, but it's like a lull in it right now. And I know that I'll be transitioning out of it. I just don't know when.
Okay. So let me ask you this in a different way. Is your job?
So he did. He changed it.
Hello?
And then
Louise?
he just texted me last night or
Louise?
messaged me. Yeah? Ooh,
You're
wait,
not
wait, wait.
muted, honey.
Oh, you're not muted. Oops, sorry.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry, Catherine.
Hey.
Okay, no, the Ace of Pentacles, which is where I think I got to start, is talking about the home, being at home, a new project or something starting off at home, a change around the home, but money as well. Can be a new idea around that. You understand that?
Okay. Yeah.
The thing about this is I think that you loved it more than you thought you were going to. Being home fills you, and I think that's where you got this bump of one dynamic going, extreme dynamics going on. Because I think that you loved it being home. You must have children. I'm feeling children and I'm seeing children here.
Yeah, we have 3 children.
So I think that this change in your job, even though it's like stressful and frustrating and you had to go charging in, it's like you were like, I'll do it, don't worry. It's like, oh, this feeling of like trying to push through, force through in order to make this work with the kids, right?
Yes.
Here's the thing. I love this. I don't know how you get much better than this, Catherine. I really don't. You have the Sun card, which is the happiest card in the entire deck. And you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the card of family, tradition, institution. It can be inheritance. It's some type of money that is owed. It is for the family. You have to understand that sometimes when we are asking for something in our life, like this screams to me the 5-lane highway. So have you ever heard my analogy, the 5-lane highway?
No.
Okay. The dead give me these little analogies all the time. And so what the 5-lane highway means is that if you think of life as a highway, and let's say that you're driving in the far left lane, right? And you're not comfortable there. You're like, I don't like this. There's too many cars. I'm going too fast. I don't get to see my kids enough, blah, blah, blah. I want to be over in Happy Town. And we're like, God, can you please take me to Happy Town? I want to go to Happy Town. I want to get off this freaking highway. And God's like, sure, Catherine, I'd love to take you to Happy Town, but you've got to change lanes. You got to go over into your far right lane, and the exit for Happy Town is coming up in a couple of miles. And then us as people, we're like, I'm not moving. I'm staying right here. I can't move. I'm too scared. I need you to bring Happy Town to me. And so because God loves us so much, and because our loved ones on the other side are aligning us with what we asked for, if we keep asking for it, but refusing to physically move, then God says this, bam, there's an accident right in front of you. And so by accident, I mean something that happens. And what happens is you go, and you squeeze over here. You're like, whoo, okay, that was scary. And God's like, perfect. Now you're in your right lane. There's the exit for Happy Town. Take it. You understand that? What you are going through right now is your suffering is only because of your perception. You are perceiving the accident in front of you as happening to you instead of happening for you, to move you in the direction of what you've asked for. And what you asked for is flooding in with intensity. Let me tell you, the second that you get into the vibration of receiving what you've asked for, it's going to flood in. There's another job or something that comes up around money that will bring in more money than you have ever known before once you get comfortable on where you want to be. So if being at home is where you want to be, now focus on how to make that happen. Stop focusing on the problem. Don't focus on the problem. Focus on the solution of where you want to go. Ask your guides and your loved ones and this very protective grandfather, great grandfather with a gun, let me tell you, to line you up with what you've asked for, and then watch it pour in.
Okay. That's great.
You've got another grandmother coming through, and I just heard mom's mom, mom's mom. She's been on the other side for a very, very long time. Sorry, it's mom's mom. Did you hear that?
Okay.
Mom's
Yep.
mom. So your grandmother is still here. Is that true?
Yeah, my mom's mom is still here, but my dad's mom's gone.
This is definitely on mom's side. It's interesting. She's got something to say about the babies. Did you have a miscarriage or something like that, honey, in between your kids?
No, I didn't.
Because she's got the soul of a child on the other side. So somebody in the family lost a child.
My mom did.
Please let your mom know that she's got the soul of that child.
Oh, I will.
And she said, no more thinking, you got no one over here, kiddo. She's like, you're so beautiful. She's like saying it over and over and over and over again. She's like, did you see how beautiful she was? And I'm like, I caught like 2 glimpses of her when she had her camera on. That's it. She's like, well, take it from me. And she shows me this, which is my symbol for spinning somebody around, is my symbol for that they have been taking better care of their health, watching the way they eat, change of lifestyle. I feel like that she put the heart around it. So there's a lot of healing coming around that as well. I feel like it's a focus, like a lifestyle focus almost. Do you understand that?
Yes, absolutely.
Please know she did that to prove to you that you are not alone. She's absolutely here. They are all absolutely here with you. And they act as your guides. So when you're in this type of confusing situation, you've got to ask for what you want and then just get thankful and know that they're going to line you up with it and watch the magic pour in. It's not very often that I've ever seen the Sun card and the 10 of Pentacles come up. So if you're waiting for some type of money to come in, that's a really good sign.
Yes.
And
Sure. Thank you.
so don't worry whatsoever. Just tell your loved ones on that side, say, thank you, help me out, and then just get excited. It's about to happen.
Okay.
I hope that was helpful.
That was so helpful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, Amanda, you were next. No, wait. Yes, you were next, and then Sierra and Pearl. I gotcha. I'm going to try to hurry. I'm going to fit everyone in. Amanda, are you here?
Hi.
Hi. Already, I'm connecting to your people. Ooh, okay. Are you ready to do this?
Yes.
All right. I want you to take a deep breath, picturing that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body, and then blow it directly towards me and give me a minute to focus.
Okay.
Interesting. Wow. Okay. So right away, Amanda, you're familiar with my term, the puzzle dump, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, there's a big puzzle dump because the first thing I'm very aware of is that there's huge winds of change all around you. I can feel the chaos or the change spinning around you. I hear the song changes. I feel the father figure that goes one above, and then I feel the younger person here. I think that passed before we think of as their time, because this person doesn't look old enough, like doesn't look in their 80s or 90s. But they're very happy, I have to say. Very, very happy. Definitely have some white lighters around them. You remember what white lighters are? Beings on the other side of pure white light that help souls heal.
Yes, I do.
Do you know who this person is? The young
I think it might be my wife's brother.
Oh, that would make sense. He's so happy. Do you understand the breathing thing before he passed? I don't know, it almost feels like an overdose or something because I get really sick and then I feel like I just can't breathe.
He was actually stabbed.
That would make
What
sense
have you
then, because I felt the really sick in my stomach. I've never been stabbed, so I would not know how to interpret that. And then I just couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
He is so funny though, I have to admit, because he so doesn't mind the way that he died, because he's like, of course it's dramatic. It has to be dramatic. I live the dramatic life.
It's funny.
Okay, so I've got the father figure coming in over here and the grandmother, and I'm seeing white feathers everywhere. And then I see there's two meanings for that. One, white feathers usually means a connection to the native culture. And two, I feel like you're actually seeing feathers all around you. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I'm First Nations.
That makes sense.
And yeah.
But have you seen feathers recently? Because I think especially, I think it's your grandmother that just stepped forward. Your grandfather's over there too, but she pushed him out of the way. She's like, get out of here. It's my turn first. And I feel like she's been sending you, not flowers, well, it could be flowers too, and feathers.
I haven't seen any lately, but I haven't also been looking either. So
Pay attention, because I've never seen somebody dumping so many feathers before.
really,
I don't know who Crypto Barbie is. Oh, yes, I do. I bet you. Sorry, people are just still entering. Mandy, I knew that was you, but if I could get you to mute it for a minute, please, Ed. Okay. Slow this down. Because the reason why she said she's been doing this is that you're asking for a sign. You've been asking for help, but I feel like you're not looking for them. If you're not seeing the feathers, you're not looking for the signs, because, and that's exactly how she shows it to me. It's kind of one of those situations where you ask too many questions at once. You ask, like, you fire out 10 questions, and then when you get an answer, you don't know which one it's answering.
yeah,
You understand that?
yeah.
I'm seeing a wedding as well. And then I see the hands coming together, going apart and coming together, going apart and coming together. That's my symbol for challenge or struggle in a relationship. She puts the heart around the two of you, which is my symbol for healing. And I feel like, are you guys getting married or talking about getting married?
We are coming up on our second wedding anniversary. I think it's second. It might be third.
Oh, you are married.
Yeah.
So she's planning a party then, because I'm seeing the planning of an event.
Okay.
And then I hear, do it, do it, do it. I feel like you've been so far away from that, to be honest with you, because there's all this stress over here.
Yeah.
Just changes. Okay, so she keeps saying this. Everything's changing. There's this energy of trying to hold on to what I have, and it's falling apart. Everything's like going away, and it's this feeling of like, what is going on right now? This helpless feeling of change going around us. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
So some things have to fall away so better things can take its place. Did you just hear the 5th lane or 5-lane highway analogy
No.
before this? Well, when we get done with this, I want you to go back and listen to that again. I don't want to torture everyone with this again, but it's about asking for something to come in your life, but not willing to make the changes to make it happen, to make it possible. Sometimes we ask for something, but we're not in a position to receive it, right? So
Yeah.
what God does is he's like, oh, okay, you wanted this in your world, but where you are right now, it's not possible. So I'm going to take away everything in this world so that you will move over here. And when you move over here, you are now in the position to receive what you were asking for.
Okay.
It's the old adage of this is happening for you, not to you. And your consciousness is starting to elevate to a higher dimension. And when that happens, the people around you that have been holding you back start to peel away. Now, please understand that does not mean that they're bad people. That just means that they are not at the same level of consciousness as you are. And I really do feel like they have an element of drama, because your wife's brother is like really proud of his drama, just so you know. It's baked into that personality. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like there's this element of that's all we knew in the past. And you're in a position now where there's this uneasy calm going on.
Yeah.
It almost makes you like, look Where's the net? Where is that shoe gonna fall? I know it's coming somewhere. It's too calm. It's too quiet.
Yeah.
But
But
that's because something amazing is about to fall into your world. But you got to look for the amazing and get excited about the amazing. And when these old relationships, because I'm feeling a lot of relationships around this. By the way, they're talking drama and relationships. Does that make sense?
yes, it does.
Because those have to fall away so that new ones can come into place. Oh my goodness, they want me to give the pissy lemonade. Okay, have you heard that analogy?
No, I haven't.
I know. Forgive me, but their analogies are not always pretty, but very, very accurate. So if you could think about your life kind of like as a cup, and you understand that if you're alive, your cup is always full, right?
Yeah.
What is it full of? In the old world, your old life, all that drama, chaos, uncertainty, and pain, we call that piss for this analogy, for sake of this analogy, okay?
Yeah.
And when you become aware that you have piss in your cup and you don't want piss in your cup, and you start asking your higher dimensions and your guides on the other side to help you get to something better, when you start becoming aware that you don't have to have piss, you could have lemonade, you start asking them for lemonade. And God comes in and he goes, Amanda, I'd love to give you some lemonade in your cup, but you have no room. It's full of piss. You got to dump out some of that piss to make room for the lemonade. And people get into this mode, and this is where I think you were in the recent past, is going, I can't dump out my piss. That's all I got. You can't take away my piss. I'll have an empty cup. I can't have an empty cup. Do you know how awkward that would feel? Do you know how weird and calm and weird? No, I can't dump out my piss. I need my piss. And then they get into this bargaining mode, and this is where you are right now. I tell you what, I'll dump out half the piss, but I'm keeping half of it. I'll dump out half. So can I have lemonade now? And God's like, yeah, sure. I'll fill it up with lemonade. But now you just got pissy lemonade. You understand that analogy?
Yes, I do.
Do not be afraid to dump out the old out of your cup. And that doesn't mean that they are bad. I didn't say dump out the evil. I said dump out those which are not on your level anymore, and allow yourself to fill up with all of the lemonade, all of the stuff that you wanted in your world. When the old starts dumping out, that is a sure sign that something amazing is about to take place. There is a giant breakthrough coming into your world.
I'm excited to hear that.
He just said, the brother just kissed your cheek and said, thank you for taking care of my sister. Tell her I love her so much. And then he's helping with the car or the vehicle. He's showing me alignment into the vehicle. Are you guys looking to buy a new vehicle?
We were at one point, but now I'm just feeling stuck, and I don't know if we want to or if...
Stop feeling stuck. What you focus on, you get. So instead of allowing yourself to tell yourself you're stuck, remember to tell yourself that you just emptied the old and you're getting ready to be filled up with the new. And when you get into that emotion of alignment, then the car shows up. But if you're in the emotion of stuck, you can't line up with a car because the car doesn't match stuck. Do you see what I mean? This is why they're giving you these analogies today and trying to tell you that you are in an amazing place right now. Do you feel the energy of the dumping out of the piss? If you have an empty cup with no piss, that means that you are in an amazing situation for everything good to start pouring in, right?
Yes.
If you can look at it from that perspective, it immediately starts pouring in. If you look at it from the perspective of crying over an empty cup and hating where you are right now and that your cup is empty, then you're not holding it out for the universe to fill it up. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
So he said, get excited, get thankful that you are in this position right now and ask them for help. And he's like, you know better. I think you've forgotten to ask your guides for help. You've got a little bit overwhelmed in the chaos. And that's when he's saying, take deep breaths. And that's why your grandma was saying, one question at a time. Ask one question at a time. And she said, for goodness sakes, get up earlier. That'll solve all your problems in the world. You get up and you rush into the chaos of your world, right?
Yeah.
That's the number one thing, you know, out of everything that all the transformation that I've done in my life, the number one thing that changed my life forever was getting up 2 hours before I normally do, 2 hours before my kids get up. Those first 2 hours in the morning where I can get up into an atmosphere of relaxation, I can do my meditation if I want, I can watch a video if I want, I can go for a bath if I want, I can do whatever I want. When you wake up in that energy of control and freedom, it carries through the rest of your day. When you wake up into the chaos of having to get everything done, you're allowing life to control you instead of you controlling life. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I love that. I was just talking with my counselor the other day about how for a long time I felt like I was out of control. And I'm now in a spot where I can feel like I can take control back, and I can control my environment and people I come in contact with. And
You absolutely can. And this is going to, so I'm going to give you some homework. Just try it for 30 days. Try it for 30 days. Just 30 days. And yes, you're going to be tired the first couple of times that you do this. When you wake up in the morning, you're going to be like, oh my God, I don't want to wake up. Wake up, take a caffeine pill, pop a coffee, something. Do what you got to do. Get your energy up there and just face your day. But, oh, interesting. Hold on a second. She said, do so and visualize what you want and tell yourself. That's when you got to talk to yourself. Do this for what? Oh, that's what I was saying. So if you do, sorry, I'm getting lost because she's telling me stuff as I'm doing this, and he's telling me stuff in this ear. And as soon as I said get up 2 hours earlier, he started laughing at me, and she started telling me, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Slow this down. Because you are going to be tired. I think you must be a night owl. That's what keeps making him laugh. Because you must be a night owl. Because what happens is the first couple of times, the first couple of days, 2-3 days that you do this, you're really tired. But then you know what happens? You fall asleep after dinner. You fall asleep before your kids do. That's what happens to me anyway. Not every day, but a lot of days. You're in bed by 9 o'clock at night and 9:30, 10 at the very latest. And you wake up feeling refreshed and your whole life changes. This is how you take control of your life again. And that's exactly what is happening in your world right now. Nothing that has been falling away to punish you. It's been falling away because you've asked for control in your life again. And those people were making you feel out of control. So they have to be at a distance from you now. And as you wake up every day and you tell yourself what a great day this is going to be, and you visualize your day going the way that you want it to go, not the way that you're afraid it's going to go, but the way that you want it to go, and you wake up in that energy of like, yeah, this is my day, then I promise you your whole life changes on a dime, sweetie.
I love that idea.
Have fun. And I can't wait because we do these messages once a month, and she gave you a monthly challenge. So check in with me next month, and I want to see how this is going to go.
Yeah, I will.
That was helpful, hon.
Thank you so much, Tracy. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay, Sierra, I'm coming to you. I'm screaming. I don't mean to scream. I have 4 kids, so it's natural. It just goes way up there.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you?
Nervous.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Funny.
Sweating.
Pardon?
I'm sweating.
Aww. You know what that is, actually? I got a heat as well all over me. I think it's because you had a huge army of people step forward. You're a bit of an empath, hey?
I
Yeah.
would just say.
Yeah, because see what happens, and people don't understand what this is. Okay, just give me a minute. They're already trying to come through. I'm like trying to explain it to you, and they're like trying to get through. I'm like, just hold on. I just want you to pay attention to this because the subtle spirit speaks very subtly, and you're an empath. I can feel it already. What that means is that if you were in a room with 100 people, it would get hot in there, right? Because bodies have heat.
Mhm.
Souls have heat too. So when you have that many people, that many souls show up for you, you feel the heat. And then you think you're just nervous. It's not just nerves, it's them. Make sense?
Yeah. Huh.
Let's do this. So I want you to sit with both feet flat on the floor for me. And when I'm done talking, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to take a deep breath, picturing that deep breath starting at your big toe, slowly pulling it all the way up through your body. And then I want you to blow it straight towards me and give me a minute to focus. I got a father figure and a mother figure, but I think it's a grandmother figure. No, this is a mother. I say grandmother figure. She's like, how dare you? Is your mom on the other side, sweetie?
Yes.
Okay. It's interesting because there's still oh, sorry. Sometimes I'm dumb. You have a stepmom you're very close to as well, correct?
Yeah.
Because I can feel that energy around you as well, and your mom's energy is like strong as well, so that's confusing for me. She's so happy to be here. Let me tell you, I do feel some pain in the stomach as she steps forward. She's validating really quickly. So I don't know if she had some pain in the stomach area or what that is before she passed, but my whole stomach just went, "Argh!"
Sorry, you're talking about my mom?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay. It's gone now because once you validate it, she removes it. And she's like, I have no pain on the other side. None. But she's really excited that you've been talking to her a lot lately because she's like, oh my God, you're going to tell her I hear everything. I'm not dead anymore, Tracy. I'm not dead. She's so excited. She's showing me handwriting. Did you just write something for her or write something to her? Oh, sweetie, that's new?
Hmm.
She knows. She absolutely knows. She loves it. She was there with you when you got it. Did you have to go twice to get it? There's something about going twice. Are you going
No,
back again?
Dad is going back for his.
There you go.
Oh, I go back for color on it. That's what it is.
That makes sense because she said you got to go twice.
Yes.
But is Dad getting the same one?
No, he's getting a different piece on his arm.
I
We went
still
up.
see writing.
Yeah.
He's going to have writing on it as well, right?
He's getting like a mechanical arm done, sort of.
She's so teasing him. She's like, tell him to put my name on his arm. Put my name on his arm. Come on, put my name on his arm. Come on, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And there's this laughing, playful energy. Like he said he'd never do that. And then I think it's because he's remarried that she's like, oh, come on, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Yeah.
So funny. She's thanking him for being so amazing, for having the courage to love again, even though that was hard. I feel like he kind of got together, I don't know, with your stepmom, maybe only a couple of years after your mom passed, 2 or 3 years. Do you understand that?
No, they got married a little bit before that she passed, a few years before.
Oh, 2, 3 years before she passed. I see. Because she's showing me that 2 or 3 year period, and I feel nothing but gratitude for it. It's like she's saying, do you see the magic of it afterwards? Because it's almost like, you know that movie with Julia Roberts? You've probably seen it. You know the one I'm talking about, where the mom's dying and the dad is introducing a stepmom into the kids' lives. I think it's called Stepmom, literally, with Julia Roberts. Have you seen that movie?
I don't think I have, no.
Sorry, she's not going to make me cry. She just said you need to go watch that because that's kind of like your story. And basically in that story, a few years before this lady got sick, the dad started dating a new lady, and it was about the kids trying to accept her. And as they started to accept her, the mom started to get sick and she knew she was going to die. And so she had to try to help her kids accept this stepmom so that she could transition to the other side, knowing that her kids were okay. That's literally what the movie's about. And she said, your mom is making me feel like your story is just like that.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
She's so grateful for your stepmom. She's so grateful that you have this mother figure in your life that is loving you like you were her own daughter. She gets emotional about this. She puts a graduation cap on your head and she's showing me this. Are you graduating this year?
Graduating.
She's gonna be there. She knows. She's going with you. She's like, they can't keep me out. I'm dead. But
That's
I
awesome.
see, are you getting pictures done? Because, okay, you'll have to forgive me. I don't know how they're working graduations right now in this, but I'm seeing the gown. I'm seeing the cap. I'm seeing pictures.
Yeah, me and my brother are actually graduating. He's graduating university and I'm graduating high school, and we're getting pictures done together.
She knows. She so knows. She's putting the heart around it. She's so excited.
I'm pretty excited.
She's making me emotional. Don't. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm a mom. Don't do this.
Mm,
Give me a second.
okay.
She's taken over. Like, I feel like I'm watching you graduate and I can't stop myself from bawling.
Oh.
Stop it. She goes, that was my nature here in the physical world, and that's still who I am on this side. Was your mom very emotional?
Yes. Yes.
I don't even have any tissue right here. Oh, just so in love that your life is going so well. She said that you need to understand that if you keep talking to her and you keep asking her for what you want, she is going to lead you directly there. There is nothing that you will ever want for in this world, let me tell you. All you have to do is set your intention, ask her for it, and she will guide you right there. She's incredibly proud of the young woman you become, and I'm seeing the job coming right after the graduation. It's almost like you're going to be out of school for a year or for a little period of time. Do you understand that?
Mm.
But she said, make no mistake, my girl's going back, but she's taking a bit of a break first. I see you in some kind of healthcare role or something that is either fitness or healthcare of some sort. Do you understand that?
Okay. Sort of.
Hold on. Well, she puts like a lab coat on you, which is my symbol for helping people, or it's, I don't think you're going into doctorate, but do you understand what the lab coat means?
Yeah, I want to be a special ed teacher and like helping kids that way.
Dang. Where's the lab coat though? How does that fit? Hold on.
I did want to be a nurse. Like I went to school for nursing as well.
Shut up. That's what I'm seeing. I'm like, what the heck is this? You're in a lab coat. I'm seeing like the rush of like healthcare and things like this all around you. All right. When you talk about the kids, I can feel you going to that for sure, but that's not what I was feeling around you. So it was confusing.
Think of that.
That's okay. I love how the dead bring stuff up, and they when you say, yeah, I'm going into special ed, she doesn't go, yeah, okay, let's go with that. She goes, that's not what I meant. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
But she's very glad that you're doing something now that fills your heart up, because she said that you had to choose love over fear when you decided not to continue with that goal, because you really wanted to do that for a long time, I think. And it took a lot of inner work to admit to yourself that that's just not going to be what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Do you have a boyfriend as well?
I do.
Because your mom just said, I like him. Tell her I like him.
I do too.
This feels new.
No. Like almost like 3 years.
Something is very new about this. Did he propose?
No. Oh no. I don't know.
Roses like crazy. I'm seeing like romantic. I'm seeing proposals. I'm seeing everybody who's ever told me about their proposal experiences. I'm seeing those flash through my head. Your mom's like, this is my symbol for I'm watching. I'm seeing ring shopping. If this hasn't happened already, I feel like it's coming up, and she's wanting you to know that she's a part of it.
Okay. Wow.
Because she said that I think he's got 1 or 2 more years of school or something like this. He's got a couple of, oh, she's talking after school. That's so funny. Is your stepmom in the room? Because I heard, simmer down, mom, simmer down.
She's right beside me.
I thought so. Because I could feel her heart go, oh, she's like 17, Tracy. What are you talking about? She's like, as soon as school is done, I think what your mom is saying is your boyfriend is a bit of a romantic. And that when he proposes, your mom will be there right with you. And she's kind of helping inspire him along the way. She expects roses and magic.
Oh.
She's just so in love with you and so in love with your life and so in love with everybody that's in it and how much you've been communicating with her again, because she just gave you, hold on a second, what is this? I'm hearing her in the music. She's like, yeah. You hear her in the music all the time, right? She said you used to wonder if that was really real. And when you would hear the music, it would make you sad. And now you hear the music and you're like, but she's here right now. You understand that? Please know that's real, sweetheart. She has not left you. She's going to be there for every single stage of your life. And when you graduate, she will be the only one that's physically right in front of you. Aw.
Listen to music all the time together.
She still does. Did you write a song for her?
Oh no. I'm not that creative.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm seeing a poem, a song, lyrics, something written down.
Sorry, I'm just trying to think. The only thing that I could think of remotely close to that is I wrote the little, what's it called? The card for her funeral. What's that called? I wrote like the poem that was on it.
The memorial card, and it's a poem.
Yeah.
She said, sing it. You could write it into a song. It must have been beautiful because she said it could have been a song.
That's awesome.
Thanked your mother-in-law. Are you getting your license, or you just got your license, or there's something about driving? Because I saw thank you go towards the mother beside you, and then I said mother-in-law and she laughed at me. That's not what she sorry, stepmom. But then there's something about giving you a car or helping you with a license or something like this.
Yeah, my mom's friends like donates some money, and then like some other money from my mom came about, and then half of it was my stepmom and my dad. So it was kind of just they bought the car for me.
Aww. She's saying thank you. You see why she loves that lady so much?
I do too.
She's gonna make me cry again. Oh my God, was your mom a crier? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
She's also a yeller.
Do you hear what's going on here? Screaming. Aw, she loves you so much. She's absolutely with you. I hope this helped, hon. She's pulling her energy back.
Thank you.
Keep listening for the music and keep watching for the coins, because she said she's not cheap. She throws loonies and toonies. So you'll find loonies and toonies on the ground.
Yeah, I've been getting pretty good tips at my work.
There you go. That's your mom inspiring that to happen, because she said she's not cheap.
That's awesome. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. She's pulling her energy back. I hope that was helpful, hon.
You, yes.
Okay. I have time for, I'm going to try to do one more quick one. Mandy and Wanda, you guys kind of came in late, so I can't get to you today, but I will. If you come back again on Tuesday, you will be my first readings. So Pearl, are you ready?
I actually got a reading last weekend. I just came to
Oh.
see my sister's reading,
Oh, who was your sister?
Amanda.
Oh, shut up. That's so cool. Sorry, I didn't know that.
That's okay. Thank you, though.
You're welcome. Well, Wanda just had a reading recently as well, and I think Mandy did too. So you guys, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull a tarot card for you guys. How's that? You guys game?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to pull one for everybody here. Mandy, are you even paying attention? Like, thumbs up. Yeah, yeah. All right. So you're first. I'm doing you first because you're first on my screen. So here we go. Spirit, what can you tell me for Mandy? What can you tell me? Oh, Mandy, I love this for you. Oh my God, I love this for you. First card that came up, Ace of Cups, your cup runneth over. That is, your life is spilling up with love. You are in love with your life right now, girl. Understand that? You have the Knight of Wands coming through to charge through any obstacles that were in your way. The Strength card, which shows that you have the courage to overcome whatever is going on right now. It's leading to this. The Nine of Pentacles is the self-sufficient, very wealthy, very independent, very successful kind of card. So whatever this challenge is that I can feel in your energy right now, get excited about it, because when you conquer it, this is how you feel. You understand that? This is an opportunity for you to charge in there and take control of it. It will utilize your passion, get your juices flowing, and bring about very wealthy energy at the end. But you will need courage. You will need to utilize all of the lessons that we've been talking about recently about focusing on where you want to go and not allowing your fears to get your attention. Make sense? Awesome. Hope that helps. Okay, Sierra, I'm going to pick a card for you. There we go. All right. What can you tell me for Sierra? Ooh, Page of Cups. Page of Cups is, I'm sorry, I think that's funny. I just did your reading and I was talking about a proposal. Page of Cups is like a proposal. It is an offer, baby cup. It is a child, but I'm not seeing child. I'm not thinking you're going to have a child. Hold on. It is about you are her child. That's what I was just talking about. And you know what song I'm hearing in my head? Hot Child in the City. Hold on. Yeah, magician, making it happen. A magician, there's magic coming in your world because you are her baby girl. So, and it's all around the love and the heart and the magic of her showing you that she's still here. That's so cool. That's pretty much what your reading was saying too. Okay, Wanda, I just saw your beautiful face. I'm pulling my cards for you right now. What do we have to say? Oh, you got a few here, Wanda, that just flipped. Page of Wands, a new passion, again, the pages always bring an offer. Ooh, offer of something in the public eye that's going to cut through a challenge that you're having right now while allowing you to hold on to what you have and waiting for your ship to come in. That's interesting. What the heck is this? It almost has to do with a kid, I think, or a young child, or it doesn't even have to be a young child, but just a youth to you, cutting through a problem that. Can you take your microphone off for a second, Wanda? I'm just nosy now. I want to know what this means.
Hi.
Hi. Are you understanding this?
Can you say that again?
So you got the Page of Wands was the first one to flip. So that's about a child, an offer, a passion, a passionate idea, a passionate something that's beginning. It's the beginning stages. And then you have the Victory card. So that tells me community, that you're going to be successful. It's about helping somebody to be successful, I think, because you have the Ace of Swords, which cuts through all obstacles in order to make it a success. And then what's interesting is you have the Four of Pentacles, which reminds you that you have everything you need right now to maintain where you are. And you have the Three of Wands, which shows that your ship is coming in very soon. It feels like you're trying to help somebody in the community or in the family who's younger than you, that you are cutting through all your obstacles, and maybe they're not moving forward as fast as you want them to, because that's where you have the Four of Pentacles coming in, which shows that you're maintaining your position where you are. These people aren't slipping backwards, but it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of waiting and knowing that you're making the right choices and decisions right now, and that your ship is coming in. It's hard to see on this card, but there's a ship way out here in the distance, and this guy's standing on this cliff, and he knows his ship's coming in. in this energy, it's telling me, you know, that this health or this healing or whatever this is that you're trying to help these people with is going to happen. It's just a matter of time. So just
Yeah.
remind yourself of that, because there is a very public victory. So when I say that, I feel like it's more than one person, and that they're going to, I'm going to pull one more card, because I think they're going to get healed so dramatically. It's like you're trying to heal someone or help someone with something. And
Yeah.
the healing or the help is going to be so dramatic and successful that the whole community is going to pay attention, because you help this person leave behind the troubles, leave behind the disappointments, leave behind the and you yourself are moving beyond that energy of looking at things as if they're bad or painful or sad. I'm seeing leaving beside or behind that painful energy. Woo! See that? And again,
Wow.
when I do that, you know what card comes back up again? I put them all back
What?
up. This card, again, victory.
Victory. Oh, Tracy, that makes me excited.
Awesome. So you know what they're talking about?
Yes, I know what they're talking about. I'm trying to help my nephew by getting his daughter and encouraging him to be a single father and leaving the addictions.
The child. See, there you go. That's what the child is talking
the
about.
beautiful little girl. Yes.
Aw. Well, just remember that growth comes in baby steps, and that he may not move forward as quickly as you want, but he's not moving backwards either. And that is still a success, right?
Yes, that is so true.
You are
I've
on your
been
way there.
celebrating those little successes
Yes.
through them, eh?
Oh,
Yeah.
one more for you. Well, I said that and they pulled up the same card, the victory card. And then you got a whole blob of them came out. You're leaving behind
Whoa.
the self-imposed restrictions. You are learning to make offers from the heart without forcing them. You just let them be. By providing people with the clarity and understanding that you know what you're doing, especially when it comes around the children and the system. So there must be some type of court custody, something like this going on. And results are the Star card, wishes being fulfilled. Yay!
Yay,
I hope that
Tracy.
helps, Wanda.
Oh my gosh, it did. I'm going to be stepping high today, just knowing that, because I just feel it. I feel that energy, that love.
Your daughter just kissed your cheek and she said, "Isn't my mama beautiful?" Did you just get new makeup or do something different with makeup?
Well, I'm trying to, like I said, try new things. So I've used a little bit of makeup that, and then I I take
And
it
you don't
off and
usually
then
wear it, do you?
no, I haven't worn makeup for over 30 years.
And you just started to.
Yes.
See, I didn't know that. Your daughter knows that.
Yeah.
She's so with you. She loves you. She's like not letting me pass this opportunity. I keep shuffling. I'm gonna go to Amanda and Pearl to pull a card for them before we finish here. And she's like, tell my mom how beautiful she is. Tell her that I love the makeup. She loves it.
Oh,
because you're finally
thank
seeing
you.
your beauty. See, makeup isn't about covering up. And I think the old you used to say, I don't need that to be beautiful. And I'm not going to cover up my face. But what this does now is you're in the mindset of this just enhances me to make me feel on the outside or look on the outside the way I feel on the inside. It's about
Yes,
enhancing the beauty. It's
you're so
amazing
right.
how just a shift in your perception can bring in so much light. Hey?
Yes. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Okay, Amanda, I am going to pull a card for you. Ooh, interesting that we were just talking about people, challenging situations, drama. This is the drama card, honey. It is the Five of Wands. Is literally, you see all these people, they got wands. They're trying to like work together, trying to figure it out. There's competition maybe. That's the energy that's around you. But Spirit, what do you have for guidance? Where is she going? Never underestimate the power of planting a seed. You've been given some baby ideas. I think this is talking about a reading literally because it's about the burdens that you've been carrying around, but I don't think that they're actual burdens. I think that they felt like burdens because of the way you were thinking about it, right? The swords are the air signs, which are thoughts. And this is like the baby thought, like the way that you were thinking about this before. And then you have it by the Seven of Pentacles, which the Seven of Pentacles is kind of a card of like planting a seed. There's still a lot of work to be done, but we've come a long way. It's this halfway kind of energy here. So again, it's talking about you trying to move away from the burdens of the drama. Oops, wrong card here. Let me try this again. The burdens of the drama. Thinking about things a new way, realizing that and thinking of it that you're halfway towards where you want to go. You're not stuck in the old still. Awesome. All right. Pearl, here's one for you. Pearl, Pearl, Pearl. What do we got for Pearl? What do we got for Pearl? Ooh, Pearl, that's so good, girl. You just pulling in the money. The Queen of Pentacles is about manifestation. It's usually a card of the home, and I do feel a card of the home. So I don't know if you've been buying stuff, beautifying your home. Definitely, I'm going to pull one more. It's definitely, because I want to know what you're materializing here. What are you manifesting? This is so good. Are you waiting on news about something? Because you got news coming in from government or justice or paperwork, legal work, something like that. There is news about to come in that has to do with justice, about some type of decision coming down in your favor here, because you are going to be manifesting everything that you've asked for. That's what she stands for. You've asked for something. There's some type of situation going on that has to do with contract, legal, something like this, and the communication is coming in soon. Do you understand that, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Because I can feel the energy around that. It's like, woohoo, there's a celebration. Like you've been waiting on this news, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said you've been waiting on this news, and I get the Hermit card, which is literally the waiting card, and the Fool. Whatever this news is, honey, it brings you into a brand new energy. It's like it opens the door to a brand new world.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, you guys, I'm going to let it go for here. Thank you guys all for coming, though. This was awesome. I will see you guys again on Tuesday. Bye.